Yeah, I think both players here have a sigh of relief knowing that they're going to Japan, and it's all about just who's coming home with more. They want the trophy, they want the gold, and they want that victory there. So they're fighting for it. But you could definitely tell there's a weight that has been lifted, but not completely.
All right, yeah, especially with, like Pooh walking out and smiling and hyping up the crowd, like he knows that he's in, right? But we're going to the game one here now between Pooh and KUROMI. Pooh has the first pick.
Yep, let's check out these pre-bans. These pre-bans are going to be locked in shortly. I'm assuming these guys are really going to take their time here. Like, this is the best of 5. It's in the final. Take your time, soak it all in.
Yeah, definitely. We see a Vivichill that has been KUROMI has been using that alongside the Doom Man to great effect, and KUROMI actually pre-banning Okeanos. That feels like a few years back.
And I know it's such a strange Okeanos pick here. I feel like it should have been the Water Twin Angels as the first ban, but I believe the Water Twin Angels will be the first pick for Pooh here, and it is.
Yeah, this Water Twin Angels has been so fast, doing so much damage, and just all the other utility that it provides alongside has been an incredible unit that Pooh has been able to utilize here.
Yep, so there's the cigar. I know that's another really good pick here that Pooh does like to draft. He likes playing that cigar. Tian Lang, this is a very early Tian Lang. I feel like we could have waited at least one more draft phase before busting a unit out like that.
Yeah, that is an early Tian Lang, I guess anticipating that Pooh might be going for, Oliver. Miles even has a little bit of absorb in the skill 1. I guess Veligil has boost, so, it does counter a lot of units, but yeah, a bit early.
Let's see what's going to happen here, because we do like these picks here. I feel like this is very solid, and it's bode well for Pooh in the past, so he's bringing him back in here. So, oh my god, there it is again. So the Chandra's coming out here, and he's holding on to the Veligil. The Rakan.
Yeah, takes the Rakan back and puts in a Chao. This is rare that we see Chao as a non-last pick draft, but, it is positioned somewhat well. There are no wind units on the side of Pooh.
Yeah, a definitely interesting spot for drafting that Chao. We get double wind units coming out here. We got the Smicer, we got the CR. We've locked in 2 speed leads as well, but there's only 1 speed unit on the other side of the field here.
Ooh, takes a Smicer back for Sonya. I mean, this is very strong drafting coming out of Pooh, That is the issue that you or the position you put yourself in if you're a KUROMI, picking those 2 water units in the 3rd and 4th slot just opens you up. And also, like, Miles has a lot of damage too, so like the Chao doesn't seem to be doing a whole lot. I mean, that's Sonya. If ruined well, it is just going to be one-shotting a unit, and obviously that Leo will be getting banned.
Yeah, that Leo's not going through. That's the last pick there, and that's for the Sonya. So Leo's catching the ban. Sonya, to no surprise, catching a ban, knowing that Leo will get banned out here. So 24 speed leads for both players right here. Turn 1 should be going towards Pooh.
Yeah, we'll see if Pooh chooses to boost up a unit here, and maybe the Tianlang can cut them. Or who is he going to focus here first? Probably the Tianlang.
Yeah, I believe it's going to be the Tianlang. He wants to stop that unit from getting all that kind of value here. Going for a big stun, and stuns it up as well.
Yeah, very fortunate stun there. The Tianlang was going to be cutting into the Veligil, but the Twin Angels does secure the stun there, and Tianlang does not. Well, last we saw it was actually on Despair. Just like the Sierra, so will not be able to get a turn there to strip, but now the Chandra Sagar might be able to provide KUROMI with something here.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot about the Despair CR that we had here. That was such an interesting thing to find out when it happened. But it's almost like you can use that 3rd skill a little bit more often, knowing you can just go for an AoE Despair stun.
Yeah, and KUROMI choosing to go after the Water Twin Angels first, really respecting that unit here. And everything that Pooh has been able to do with it.
Yeah, nice little additional turns there coming out of the Chao, producing a lot of damage on the Water Twin Angels there. So we're going to see the damage is going to go into Chandra as the unit of focus right now. We are definitely using that skill too. He wants to heal up here, and it's going to go onto the Cigar there and landing true.
Yep, definitely. Chandra Sagar still has some steam left here. Now Sagar getting that defense break. Chao got that bind and proc, so we'll be finishing off this Twin Angels here. And KUROMI is currently up 4-3 of Pooh's units.
Yeah, KUROMI is up at the moment. Beautiful strip there, and stun landing on top of the TM Lang. That was much needed to get there. So the bomb's going to be coming out there. He wants to stop that Chandra from using that hug ability.
Yeah, but you know, with that bomb and Tianlang already being that low, there are no heals on the side of KUROMI, so Pooh is still looking just fine here, although the Chao will be getting stronger as the units start dropping.
Yeah, and there's 3 units that are going to be dropping, and that Chao is going to be extra strong. That Justice will be slamming after those 3 units do drop.
Yeah, and a very nice Violent Proc coming out from the Cigar again, getting that defense break on the Miles, and you know, Chao capitalizing on that damage. Something to note also is that the Sierra is on Despair, so that is a lot worse into this Chao than a Violent one would be.
Yep, exactly. That's the defense break lands on top of the Ciara. Chao with the Justice available with 1 unit down right now. This will deal a lot of damage, and it one-shots the Ciara.
Yeah, getting that very fortunate crit there to one-shot, and now Cigar has his skill tree available, and I think Chao will actually be able to take this match.
Yeah, the mid-drafted Chao ended up being the unit that absolutely carried KUROMI here, because he's going to be dropping that Miles, and it's just a Velajewel, and I think Chao wins that fight, and there you have it. KUROMI getting a round 1 victory over Pooh.
Yeah, I really wasn't a fan of the Chao, you know, being drafted like that early in the match, especially, you know, into already seeing some damage of the Miles there, but I guess, you know, with the other tanky units there, the Chandra and Cigar, that took too much time from Pooh to get through, and at that point it was already too late, and the Chao was taking the match over.
Yeah, exactly that. So let's see what happens. We get into round number 2 with Pooh and KUROMI here. Chao was able to carry, and Ciara was just not providing enough damages. I mean, Ciara did her job and did the work that Pooh needed there, but it was crazy to see Chao ended up being the successor in that draft.
Yeah, I think it all came down a lot to those Cigar Violent procs, getting those defense breaks out that the Chao could then, you know, do his massive damage on, and really dropping those Twin Angels early. KUROMI wisely did pay attention to, you know, the Twin Angels damage earlier, knowing that they're, you know, slapping for that much damage, they cannot be all that tanky. So wisely focusing that first there in the match.
Yeah, that's a very, very good point there. So here's your Viva, here's your Okeanos. Those are the pre-bans from last time. They are available as we get into round. They are available as we get into round number 2 here. New pre-bans locking in right now.
And the players are really taking their time on this. You know, you can tell that they are taking this final very, very seriously. There's a lot on the line still here, and really just running the clock down here.
Yep, and I do agree with these bans here. The Haegang's getting banned out here by Pooh. I feel like we're looking at a potential Gianna draft, CR Gianna draft coming from him. And then Water Twin Angels, to no surprise seeing that in the pre-ban. No way, you stop that, sir.
Yeah, he is not picking that, you know. I don't know what he is showing the Rakan, you know. But I guess he's showing that again. But yeah, Pooh most likely going to go for some sort of a Gianna draft, which we haven't seen from him. He actually has been on the ladder. He has been playing a lot of Han, Gianna, Nyx, and Ragdoll. So just like a full dark team.
Yeah, what happened to all the Nyx ban? The Nyx has been in the ban, and Pooh's not even drafting the Nyx.
Yeah, we haven't seen any Nyx, but we might be seeing one here. I wouldn't be surprised.
So there's the Chandra first pick there coming out of KUROMI. Let's see what Pooh's going to be taking here.
Yeah, really taking his time again, you know, wondering, like, will it work? I guess it is somewhat gimmicky of a team here, but nope, just choosing to go for the Sky Surfer brothers.
Yep, double Sky Surfers coming out here. We know Pooh has been enjoying these 2 units here.
Yeah, but that does leave KUROMI with the Chandra Cigar combination, you know. He utilized that to great effect in the last match, and now with the Viva Chill as well.
Yep, Cigar, Viva coming out here for KUROMI. Let's see what Pooh's going to do here.
I would like to see some sort of LDs. I believe KUROMI's Viva Chill was on a Violent build before as well, so a Swift Gianna would do wonders here, knowing that the Haegang is already in the pre-ban.
I agree, and there it is. So it is coming out here, and Shizuka. Now, if we're already showcasing a Shizuka, I can't help but feel like Cigars in ban territory already.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more there. And you know, KUROMI still has two more picks here. Not going for a Juno because of that Miles damage order there, but Juno is looking quite nice here. Opting to go for, you know, Patter is actually a very strong counter against that Gianna, and a Efna for more speed threat.
Yes, it is. I think Patter's a great pick here, coming from KUROMI. I didn't know he had that Patter until now. Ethna's really nice. We're showcasing a little bit of volatility when it comes to being fast, having and taking advantage of that 24 speed that he has. Ragdoll's going to get drafted here.
Yeah, that Ragdoll comes out probably to counter that Efna, but might be seeing a ban on that unit here.
The bans are going to be here. Both players really thinking about it. And the Cigar's catching that ban. Shizuka is also going to catch the ban. So I think Pooh read that, you know, if his Shizuka gets banned out. Well, no, it's more like KUROMI read that he needed to ban those units out.
Yeah, KUROMI very wisely realizing that Pooh is just angling for the Shizuka to carry the match here, and realizing that I can just you know, if I just ban this but Pooh thinking if I ban the Cigar out, my Shizuka is free, and then KUROMI realizing that, you know, figuring out that he doesn't need to ban out that Shizuka after all. But now Gianna is going to be looking to stun out the entire team here.
Yep, not everybody's gonna get stunned up there. So the Chandra was able to resist there, but the damage is gonna be coming out onto the Ethna, and it's gonna be under fire right here. So finally catching a hug from the Chandra. So Chandra very fortunate to not get strip stunned there. We get a nice little proc coming from the Viva Chill.
That is a massive violent proc coming out of the Viva Chill here. You know, being able to cleanse up that patter and getting that immunity on the units.
Yeah, I think he was debating whether to swap the attack bar on the Ragdoll in that moment there, because Ragdoll was perfect timing to kill it.
Yeah, well, he didn't have any follow-ups, so would have just kind of tore into the face. But yeah, now Efna actually missing the stun there as well, so a little bit unfortunate for KUROMI, but you know, very fortunate proc on that Viva Chill that really put him in the match. You saw that patter doing massive damage to that Miles as well, almost just one-shotting it.
That bomb is going to be missing on top of the Ethna right now, and very fortunate violent procs right now. Pooh is on the back foot at the moment. He's losing another unit here.
Yeah, he's definitely on the ropes. You know, just hitting that Ethna here, trying to get those revenges from the Chandra to give attack bar to the team, but this is not looking great for Pooh here.
Not at all able to resist. He's trying to get as much attack bar as possible. Trying to hit. Look at it. It's so funny to see that that he knows, you know, obviously trying to proc the passive, and skill 1 crits are coming from the Chandra. So very funny to see how that is working out for him.
Yeah, you know, since that Chandra stun chance has been nerfed and he knows that this is a violent Chandra, that stun chance is quite low. So just very happy to take that little bit of damage for the attack bar gain. Pretty fun interaction
there's the absorb there going out. Let's see what happens here. A little bit more damage coming towards the Chandra. Nice additional turn, though, coming out of the Viva Chill here. Bomb goes off. Ethna is going to be dropping here. You know what? I don't think Gianna's going to be long for life here as well.
Yeah, but neither is this Chandra here. So, you know, they actually got a very close match here. You know, Gianna getting that clutch bomb into the full team stun here. You know, this is very strong unit, having that longevity in the match now, not needing buffs to stun the units anymore. It might still, Pooh might still be able to eke it out here.
He's definitely got to try. There's that third skill. It goes right onto the Viva with full attack bar, gets the full absorb, wants to push back the patter as well now. Right back to third skill all over again. Things are really turning around right now for Pooh.
You can see the crowd roaring as well in the background, and this Oliver is able to keep landing these reads and pushbacks. He might just have enough to get this match with the Ragdoll damage here too.
Yeah, so there's a big shot and a big additional turn going out onto the patter. Oliver trying to keep himself alive right now. There's the third skill, soaks up the attack bar, and it is going to be killing, or this patter is going to be dropping to Oliver here.
Wow, that is the incredible sequence from the Oliver there. Viva Chill does not get the sleep, and Ragdoll will secure the kill there.
Yeah, that was a very close match. Pooh almost didn't have that match for a bit there. It really could have came down to another victory right there for KUROMI, but very fortunate for holding on.
Yeah, KUROMI got a couple very nice violent procs there in that match, but Pooh still, you know, the Gianna just clapped back and put Pooh right back in the match, and it was just enough for him to get the victory there in the end.
Yeah, well, we're going to be going into a game number 3. We got a point for both players right here. And your pre-bans from last time. Hey Gang and the Water Twin Angels were pre-banned, and now they are back in the draft. So new pre-bans locking in now.
Yeah, again, the players are really taking their time with these pre-bans. You know, the Hey Gang is available, so KUROMI might not really be afraid of the Gianna. But yeah, cannot ban the Water Twin Angels, so it's a bit awkward. Probably doesn't want to go into an Okeanos pre-ban as he did in game 1. It's a bit questionable.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. I think Gianna is going to be the pre-ban right now for KUROMI. I don't think he wants to have to deal with that unit anymore.
Yeah, it's just such a strong unit. Even with Hagen on the field, it's just no. It is going to be the Okeanos once again. I mean, he did win game 1, so fair enough. You know, might just be looking to run that game 1 back.
And that's so interesting to see that. So Okeanos and Viva. I was actually thinking he might swap it to a Dumon this time. You know, thinking there might be like a new pivot coming from KUROMI, but Viva is obviously a very good pre-ban for Pooh.
Yeah, that Viva put in work last match too, you know, that getting those violent procs and putting up the immunity and cleansing the team. But yeah, it's super interesting seeing that Okeanos pre-ban coming from KUROMI, as he has also been playing the Okeanos himself.
Yep, there's the Water Twin Angels coming right back for Pooh. Now, you had stated before that we think KUROMI may have noticed the tankiness of the Water Twin Angels. Holy, it's another early Tian Lang.
Yeah, it is just a complete repeat of the game 1, you know. Twin Angels first pick, no surprise there for Pooh, and yeah, KUROMI, I guess, really liking that Despair Tian Lang and just slaps it down.
Yep, see what Pooh's going to be responding with. I think last time it was double Sky Surfer, and now he's only going to be bringing back the Miles this time, but we get Fire Bayek instead.
Yeah, Fire Bayek taking the place of Bella Jewel from the last draft, and you know that is already providing a little bit more damage, and I guess no attack bar manipulation for the Tian Lang to take advantage of.
Yep, there's the Chandra. So Chandra being paired up with Cigar, we know it's a great combination of units here. So let's see if he chooses to lock that in and what else he's going to be bringing here. Because it can't be a Rakan with 2 water units.
Yeah, opts to go for the Smicer now that there's no immunity, no Bella Jewel on the side of Pooh, but he might still be looking to take that Bella Jewel here later. Doesn't go for the Chow this time.
Yeah, I hope he doesn't go for the Chow this time. But we're going to be seeing an Eleanor. Eleanor might get locked in here, and we do know the Veramos is only in the draft right now because there's a Smicer on the other side of the field.
Yeah, these 2 picks are definitely just a hard counter to Smicer here. We might be seeing the Chow last pick. I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, Geldner. He actually teased that earlier in the match. I believe it was against... was it against Gargar or Matsu? Either one. But yeah, he did tease that earlier. Didn't end up locking it in, but might take here against the Pony.
Yeah, I think it was against Gargar because I think he took it back and then he went with Ada, and then Ada got banned out.
Yeah, I believe you're right there. Yeah, but the Geldner is being locked in, so KUROMI still has more, you know, maybe we're on to the dessert here now.
Yeah, maybe, yeah, exactly. He's cooking, and we've already got the appetizer. We've been through the entree, and we're dealing with the dessert. So it's going to be Glenn here, and the bans are in. So Fire Bayek is going to get banned out here. Chandra's catching a ban. 24 speed lead for Pooh, and a defense lead here for KUROMI.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see this how KUROMI will be dealing with this Miles damage. This Miles we've seen terrorize, you know, Kalyan Bao and Diligence, so this Miles definitely very well ruined. A lot of damage and tankiness and speed.
Oh, Pooh was able to get the defense break there on the Tian Lang. I think we are going to push for a big skill too. Looking for some stuns. No stuns going to be landing on top of the Tian Lang though.
Wow, opting to still transform on the Eleanor and just giving all 5 stacks back to the Geldner. Geldner might actually have a really good showing here.
He just might have a very good showing here. That's going to be very unfortunate for Pooh if he is able to have a great showing here, because that's a ton of sustain there for KUROMI.
Yeah, it definitely is an with this Eleanor moving. You know, it can cleanse now, but I don't know if that cleanse is even worth it when your Vermos would have done it, but yeah, like this Geldner is just permanently being stacked. He's not transforming back on this Eleanor. I don't really know what Pooh's plan is here.
Yeah, I don't know what Pooh's plan either, because he doesn't have the kind of damage to rip through something where you don't care to not transform your Eleanor.
Yeah, he might be just biding time here, but this Twin Angel, we've seen it, it is very squishy. That Twin Angel might be dropping here fast. Let's do something here quick.
Yeah, buying time is not at all what I want to hear in this match here.
Yeah, but that might be the match we're playing, you know, that Miles damage, it does stay pretty constant, so later on that Miles might be putting a number on, but right now, like, there's no real way of getting through these Geldner stacks, and that Eleanor will have to transform back to the pony form at some point to stop this Geldner from getting stacks.
Yeah, well, there's that bomb. It lands on top of the Water Twin Angels. Water Twin Angels eating up a defense break as well, so the cleanse comes out from the Veramos. Veramos trying to get some sort of value and not receiving any of it.
Yeah, now chooses to transform back on the Eleanor. Finally, you know, stop giving these stacks like Geldner, because you look at KUROMI's team, everything is full HP. Like Geldner is just keeping everything alive so perfectly.
Yep, there's that damage going out on top of the Tian Lang, but it's still 3 stacks of knowledge sitting on top of the Geldner.
Yeah, I mean, if you also look at the side of KUROMI here, there is not a whole lot of damage. Most of the damage comes, well, after, I guess, the defense breaks are landed, but especially if this is still the Despair Tianlang that we were running earlier, there's not that violent proc potential into the defense breaks, and the Vermos will be cleansing all those defense breaks, all the bombs, the silence from the Smicer.
Yeah, well, there's that defense break landing on top of that Tian Lang as well. Tian Lang trying to get some value with a big skill too, and we only have skill 1s to deal damage on this Tian Lang.
Yeah, and now you can see that actually, you know, KUROMI's team is starting to take damage here now that Pooh transformed back to the pony form of the Eleanor.
A rough situation Pooh is in at the moment, man. This is a very tough situation. No matter what, I feel like these stacks of knowledge are going to accumulate eventually.
Yeah, his Eleanor is basically just a dead unit here. He can't really transform with it at all. But if he doesn't do that, you know, we can see this Tianlang is taking a lot of damage here, and Miles will likely be able to take it down. And also, yeah, KUROMI does not have any damage on his side with all of these, all the bombs and everything getting cleansed by the Vermos.
Wow, he was finally able to take a unit out there. So the Tian Lang is going to be dropping. I think that's going to be a bit of a sigh of relief for Pooh here.
Yeah, Pooh is definitely going to be taking this match here. The Vermos is just countering everything that KUROMI is able to throw at him. And now that he realized and transformed the Unicorn back to Unicorn form, the Geldner is not getting enough stacks to sustain KUROMI's team here.
Yeah, well, there's the Provokes landing on top of the Water Twin Angels. A little bit of attack or pushback going out on top of the Cigar. We've got our Cleanse available, but he's not going to be transforming. He doesn't need to transform because of Vermos.
Yeah, Vermos just such a great last pick here. I think the Vermos needed to be banned from by KUROMI here. You know, you can force that way you force the Unicorn to either give stacks to your Geldner and you don't die, or then you get all of your bombs and the provokes and everything to stick. As it is, Pooh will be getting the 2-1 lead here.
Yep, 100% getting that 2-1 lead. He's going to be up his match, and he's going to be on game point as we soon get into game number 3 with Pooh and KUROMI.
Yeah, Pooh is here at match point. He can taste the victory in front of the home crowd and everything. He's, you know, hyping it up there as well. Really feeling the moment, and you know, he's not done yet. We've seen KUROMI, this has been the case every time. He has been behind 1-2 every single match. He's taken the game 5 and he has made it this far, you know, winning. So we'll see if KUROMI can do it 3 times in a row.
Oh man, another game 5. Could it be? It's the true curse, and it is not lifted if we go into a game 5. You know, but we'll see what finds out, because game 5, it's exciting whether we like it or not. But let's see what happens here, because I am rooting for both players to do really, really well here. But if Pooh can win it in this match here, I'd have to say I'd be pretty happy.
Yeah, I mean, Pooh is, you know, he had a minor setback in the first game, but he's, you know, definitely looks like he figured KUROMI out a little bit here, and he's been looking super strong since then. So We'll see if we can keep it up or if KUROMI can claw back here as they're once again taking a long time on the pre-bans here.
Yeah, they're thinking about it. They want to make sure they're pre-banning the right stuff. So there's that Viva Chill. There's that Okeanos. They're available as we get into round number 4 here. Match point for Pooh. KUROMI looking to stay alive here. New pre-bans locked in right here. Chandra and Oliver. We've changed it up a little bit.
Yeah, that is a big change. We got 2 speed leads being banned out here now. That does leave still Sierra and Water Twin Angels for speed leads, and I suppose Vanessa, which we haven't seen much favor.
We're going to see the take of the Water Twin Angels this time from KUROMI.
Yeah, I definitely like that. You know, Pooh has been utilizing... I mean, we've seen the priority that Pooh has been putting the Water Twin Angels. If he doesn't get it, like against Diligent, he would pre-ban it. And yeah, KUROMI wisely picking up on that and just stealing that unit.
Yeah, so there is the Ciara in the Miles with a potential Gianna down the road. Viva Chill's being drafted by KUROMI. Potentially even a Doomon here, which he's done in the past.
Yeah, most likely not going to be... Oh, does pick up the Doomman. I was going to say most likely not going to go with the Doomman since Pooh is already presenting this much damage on his side. You know, Ciara Bomb and Miles does also do chunks of damage, and you know, if that Doomman does drop early, that Curse of Death will not be taking a unit out.
Whoa, we're going to see it. It is back out here. The name is slipping my mind right now because I know it's not a Layla and I know it's not a Jessica.
Yeah, it is the Irene, the suitcase lady is back. You know, that is also a very good counter against the Doomman, because you throw the Doomman in a suitcase, the curse also disappears. But, you know, also maybe at a little bit slower for speed here from the side of Pooh with the Smicer too. So KUROMI now looking to take advantage of that with potentially very fast Efna and the Dark Monkey King.
Very fast units in those 2 units that KUROMI wrapped up his draft. Let's see what this last pick is going to be. After seeing fast units like that, do you react and you bring something yourself? And it is going to be an additional 24 speed lead.
Yeah, and also the protection that comes out of the Pontos. I definitely do like that pick. I wouldn't have mind see another, maybe a Juno here or something. But, you know, this works super well, even countering the Doomman further.
Let's see what these bans are going to be here. I think we have to stop a little bit of the volatility on the side of KUROMI. Let's see what Pooh decides to ban out. We have 5 seconds left here.
Yeah, I think it's going to be, yeah, very obvious Efna ban, and yeah, I saw Pooh locked in the ban like in the very first second of the ban phase, so Efna was getting banned out, and the Spicer also getting banned out to the limited amount of immunity on KUROMI's side.
Yep, well, 24 speed lead for both players here. Miles going to be kicking things off. I think we might need to lock down this Viva, and he does get that stun onto the Viva. Somebody's going to go in the suitcase.
And no, it will not. does however get the steal on the immunity and the attack bar of that Doomman down.
Yeah, looking for a stun there on the Miles and not getting it there, but we're going to get the was that like a reflect buff?
Yeah, the reflect debuff as well as the threat state is up on that Miles, so... And now the Despair Seer missing the bomb, but still going for the skill 3, stunning out that Doomman. And Monkey stealing the threat state.
Ooh, the silence is going to land on absolutely everybody on the side of KUROMI, so things looking really good for Pooh right now if he can keep his opponent on the back foot right now with all these negative effects.
Yeah, definitely, yeah. I feel like this Doomman was just far too early in the draft into already all this damage, and then, you know, Pooh even had this Irene in his back pocket and utilizing the great effect here.
Ooh, looking for that stun on top of the Pontos, not getting it. Does he need to do Holy Ground right now? He does. He is going to do it.
Yeah, obstacle over the Holy Ground also does give a lot more buff, so this Miles damage is ramping up, as you can see there. It misses another bomb with the Sierra. This Viva Chill is not having it.
Oh, not at all, but we can see this Dark Monkey King taking a ton of damage, so it's not really handling any of the damage really well from Pooh.
Yeah, even though all these bombs are missing, like, KUROMI is still in such a back foot. Like, this Irene already has the suitcase skill, the third skill back up on the next turn, but Viva Chill getting another clutch Violent proc there.
Yeah, very nice Violent proc there, also getting the sleep on top of the star, so super fortunate right now for KUROMI. And we've got that AoE, stunning and defense breaking Ciara and the Irene as well.
And this might be the window that KUROMI is looking for, you know, getting that steal on the invincibility as well. Really focusing this Irene down here.
Ooh, nice stun there going out on top of this Doomon. He's trying to lock that unit down. He doesn't want it to wake up and then get a Mac of Death get placed on him.
Yeah, now just putting more damage in that Sierra. The one is on Despair will not be proccing out of that defense break.
I'm looking for a sleep, doesn't get it. No additional turn coming out of Ciara. Another additional turn coming from KUROMI.
Yeah, that is a phenomenal proc on the Doom, man. Now should be able to get that Curse of Death, and that might be it. Well, actually, no. There's still the Irene does have skill 3 available, and look at Pooh praying. Pooh is praying currently that skill 3 lands true, but he gets stunned.
Oh, big stuns by the Water Twin Angels there, stunning almost everybody up. There's going to be immunity, so there's no chance for Bomb to do anything. Didn't have the bomb up in the first place. Capitalizing on the defense break on Irene, even though it's going to be dropping to the curse of Death.
Yeah, Irene does have the demon bag here and does land it, you know, saving herself a little bit here. Also stealing that shield, so might stay alive a bit longer.
Yep, there's that first skill, drops the Irene. Irene is going to be gone now. And the suitcase is still up, which is interesting, because I don't know why I thought when Irene passed, the suitcase would have disappeared.
Oh my goodness. Third time is not the charm. Yeah, 3 bomb attempts, 3 complete fails. That is just sad to see. And I mean, KUROMI with this RNG might be looking to take this match here, although the monkey is looking very weak right now.
Yeah, Monkey's looking very weak. We don't have bomb up at the moment here. I don't think he's going to do anything with this Viva Chill. So finishing off the deck, Monkey King is a big necessity right now. Ooh.
Yeah, opts to again use a defensive skill 3 on the Viva Chill. Kind of questionable. I don't know how much value that really gives you when the monkey is still just going to drop here. Like, I mean, 1 additional hit. And you know, who is still looking it is insane to say.
Yeah, I think Pooh was actually debating using that 3rd skill for the absorb at that moment, but opted not to go for it, and we're gonna get a bomb, so it's a good thing that he didn't use it. Finally lands the bomb, has enough time passed. Oh my god.
And the double stun.
Oh, he's taking the headset off. This is it. He thinks he's got it right now. This mile should be enough to finish off the Water Twin Angels. He drops it. He is excited. He is celebrating. Pooh is 100% going to be killing these Water Twin Angels. Water Twin Angels have to proc a ton. He's got the holy ground. Give him the invincibility and pumps in the rest of that damage, plants the bomb, and there you have it. Pooh is going to be our SWC 2024 Asia Pacific Cup champion.